What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'd like to wish everybody a happy Friday, and you know what that means. It's a story time with Stock Market Steve live stream. Starts tonight at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. I look forward to seeing everybody there, but I want to get into this story, man. This story is a viral video that a lot of people are seeing about a man out there. I think it's in Detroit. I know it's in Michigan, but I think it's in Detroit where the story's reported from. And it's this gentleman up here. His name is Corey Harris, 44 years old. He recently got locked up, and I think he's released now, but I don't know. But this is a viral video that's going around, and this guy is catching all kind of flack for, what it be shown in this video I'm about to show you. This guy, Corey Harris, was showing up on a Zoom meeting, a courtroom Zoom meeting, about him driving with a suspended license, already in trouble. And in the Zoom meeting, he's driving while he's talking to the judge. Now, a lot of people say, hey, they don't think that's smart. A lot of people are coming down on this guy, kind of crazy and all this stuff. I, for one, was saying the same thing. But after seeing a little bit more about what happened, it don't look so bad with what he was saying, and it could have happened to anybody. So take a look at this, and we'll come back and I'll explain a couple of things to you and why I think Mr. Corey Harris didn't do anything wrong. Check it out.
Court calls case People versus Corey Harris.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Kate for Mr. Harris, who should be present via Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Great. You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license.
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Harris, I'll be giving you a call.
Okay.
Okay, that's the video. That's the first video I'm going to show you. Now, that's the video everybody's seen. People are tearing this guy apart, talking about how stupid he was and all this other stuff. And I was saying to myself, I agree. But, under no circumstances should you be behind the wheel, especially be seen by the judge that's making a judgment on you if you're dealing with a driving infraction in the result of you losing your license or trying to get your license back or so on and so forth, or so I thought. They spoke to this man, and, the news has spoke to this man since this thing has happened, and the way he explained it, it cleared everything up, but the embarrassment is still there. This guy right here didn't do anything wrong. Take a look for yourself.
Well, now to that viral video fallout after a man was seen driving during a virtual court hearing for driving on a suspended license. Today, Corey Harris talks about why he was behind the wheel, but he also says he should not have been charged in the first place.
And 7 News reporter Kimberly Craig talked to Harris and checked into that suspension. After he was busted driving on a suspended license, Corey Harris had to report to the Washtenaw County Jail here. And today I asked him what everyone wants to know. What were you thinking?
What was I thinking? I was thinking about getting my wife medical help. That's what I was thinking.
Corey Harris said that's why he was behind the wheel earlier this month when he appeared before District Court Judge Cedric Simpson, who knew Harris was appearing on a charge of driving while license suspended.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second.
We spoke to Harris by phone today, and he said the doctor wanted to see his wife for some ongoing medical issues that had worsened, and he didn't think about anything but getting her there.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
Corey Harris was cited for driving while license suspended in Pittsfield Township back in October. He said it was suspended for unpaid child support. Secretary of State records show his license was first suspended for child support back in 2010. But Harris told us he thought his license had been reinstated.
They were supposed to have been lifted it two years ago, but they didn't.
And according to the Saginaw County court records we found, Harris is right. In January 2022, a judge rescinded that suspension on his license, but for some reason that information never got to the Secretary of State, where even as of today, his license is still listed as suspended, the same records the judge was going by.
This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
It's very embarrassing. And with the type of ties that I have with the church and the community, it's very embarrassing.
Thursday afternoon, Harris told us he was going to the Secretary of State's office to try to straighten out everything between them and friend of the court once and for all.
Always double check behind these workers, because they will say that they will do something and they don't do it.
In Ann Arbor, Kimberly Craig, 7 News, Detroit.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen what happened. All of this was for nothing. This guy went to court, said his license was suspended for child support, 2010. Another judge came, rescinded that. He thought he was scot-free and could drive like every other citizen out here that's abiding by the law. But somebody didn't do something with the paperwork. We see this a lot. Hell, a lot of us guys have went through something like that. You know what I'm saying? I just went to court yesterday for a situation dealing with child support. They tried to lock me up. You never know, man. And that's one of the things, man. This guy said he was driving to go get some medical help for his wife or whatever. He didn't know, regardless of what he was doing behind the wheel, he felt as though he had a right, and by law he did, but somebody behind the scenes didn't do their job. So I mean, I stand with Corey Harris. After that was realized, he's out. They're not going to keep him locked up, and they're going to give him his license back. They have to. They have to. Man, this man faced public embarrassment and all kind of stuff. And the big thing about it is it's over child support. Now, people are all over the different sides of the fence on child support. I think child support, in my opinion, because I've been through it for the longest time, is one of the biggest weights on a lot of dudes' backs out here. And the stuff that each state, depending on the state, doesn't help the child anyway if he's supposed to provide money for the child. I was in child support court yesterday, man. It was dudes in there looking like they was on death row. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, man, one of the things I disagree with, how you going to take somebody's license as a penalty for unpaid child support, or even lock somebody up for that when you can owe thousands upon thousands of dollars in debt and they don't come and lock you up from major billionaire companies. That's just my opinion. I think a lot of times, you know, now this is not everybody that's on child support. I think a lot of times the laws they put out here for child support, they just throw these laws out here And they put anchors on a lot of these dudes' back that's trying to do the right thing and give a lot of power to women that hate men to allow them to slam these dudes sometimes. And this is not all cases, but for a good, I mean, it's a grand hustle to me. It is. You know, this guy right here, this shouldn't even have happened. How you can't do your job and file paperwork and you trained in the legal system and got a job, but can't do it? That's foul. If I was him, I'd be pissed. But you can't sue nobody because the way they got the stuff as a technicality, an honest mistake, it would cost more money than you would get back from them, the people that you would be trying to sue. That's the part that's messed up. A lot of these dudes out here right now is getting dragged for nothing. 2010, you would think 2024, 14 years, this thing wouldn't have been resolved. Nobody would have caught, hey man, this was resolved. If a judge made a judgment, they print the paperwork out right then and there. How did the stenographer or somebody else goof this up and this man get publicly embarrassed? Unacceptable, man. What's y'all agree? Leave me a comment, man. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Man, I wish Corey Harris the best, man. I'm sorry that he was embarrassed, but I mean, come on. This is silly. See you in the next video. Take care.